A local deaf woman and her family victims of a housing scam that cost them all of their savings. Good evening. I'm Kimberly Hunt. Wally Aliu is on assignment. Team 10 investigator Melissa Masiha and photojournalist Ray Higgins show how the scam is becoming more common in an economy where affordable renters are tough to find.
With my parents.
Sujey Dupree's life hasn't always been easy. Now,
Depressed. Just really disappointed.
She spoke to us through an interpreter. She and her husband are both deaf. Her family is now also homeless.
You know, trying to control myself, like trying not to be mad, but a lot of depression.
Sujey is the victim of a housing scam, something she didn't realize was so common online. She saved money to rent a new home. They had to leave their previous place because the landlord said there were too many people living there not on the lease. In June, she saw a place for rent on Facebook Marketplace and contacted the person who posted the ad.
And they gave me the address, you know, where to look.
The person told her there was a lockbox on the Carmel Valley home for rent. When she visited, she took a tour inside.
We went in that house and looked around and stuff, and it seemed like they weren't finished, like, working on it because they were painting and stuff.
But she liked the home and paid money through Cash App and digital currency.
How much in cash did you give?
$2,400 and then $100 in Bitcoin from a machine.
Desperate for a new place to live, Sujey didn't know about housing scams. She trusted the person she was talking to. They've been communicating for a few weeks, but then
they kept asking me for more money. I mean, I stopped, like July 7th was the last time I paid anything to them. And then we made a report to the police department and the FBI, and they said he's probably a scammer, so they suggested we blocked him, so we did.
The FBI warns this is a popular scam, and it's on the rise. The scammer duplicates postings from legitimate real estate websites and reposts these ads after altering them. The FBI reporting that in 2022, more than $396 million were lost through real estate scams, up from the previous year. And that's only the people who've reported it. Sujey lost all her savings because of this. She works full-time, but it's not enough. She and her husband and 2 kids are now living in an emergency temporary shelter for now.
I hope I phrased this correctly, but navigating a hearing world, I'm sure, is difficult in itself. And then you add this on top of it. How are you staying strong?
We have to just team together, pray. You know, we are trying to save.
The FBI warns not to wire money or send through online payment services to people you don't know. And don't fill out applications online unless you've met a property manager in person.
Because it's important, you know, for people that need to know these situations happen. And I learned my lesson from this situation, so I just have to roll up my sleeves and avoid that kind of stuff and block people and not use that type of avenue anymore.
Melissa Masiha, Team 10.
The nonprofit Signs of Silence has been trying to assist the family. The interpreter that you saw is the founder of the organization. And if you'd like to help, we have a link to the organization in this story on 10news.com.